the nation's leader in interactive entertainment, operating in 23 states nationwide, performing murder mysteries, princess parties, and let's find out what else with the national director, Justin Issa. Justin, good morning.
Good morning, Phil. How are you?
Doing well, doing great out here on the East Coast. And where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Chicago this morning.
Hello there, Chicago.
The Windy City.
Yeah. You know, Justin, we'll get into what you do and why you do it. But earlier this morning, we were talking about area drive-in theaters, in Fairhaven, in Dartmouth, all over the area from Westport to Buzzards Bay. And I wanted to segue into this whole idea of entertainment. We used to go to the drive-in and be entertained. Nowadays, it's a brand new kind of Zoom entertainment, I guess you might say, right?
Yeah, I mean, people are finding different ways to be entertained. Entertainment is something that, even in the darkest of times, people absolutely need, either as a release, just to get away, to enjoy. And to what you're saying about drive-in theaters, I think we're going to see the rise of those again because people best enjoy being entertained in community together.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I know that COVID-19 has shut down a lot of things. How has it impacted the murder mystery company?
Well, we are in the people gathering business. People hire us to come and bring our live experience to them, play our game with us, an interactive game where people are close to each other, touching each other, having a great time together. So as such, we're completely shut down. We're open in New England. We have a great troupe in the Boston area as well as other places like you mentioned. And for the safety of our own people as well as others, we have completely shut down our live events nationwide.
I know Parade Magazine recently listed Zoom Murder Mystery as one of the top things to do on Mother's Day, and it connects with, obviously, fun and family and everything. Tell us more about, what you do, what a murder mystery Zoom party hosted by, are you Detective
being
S?
completely shut down, we had to go back to the drawing board. And, what we've always done is so important to bring people together and give people an experience to share. But without being able to do that, we wanted to try to find a way where people could still do that in the world we're living in, at least temporarily. So we created a Zoom murder mystery that, a small group of people can participate in wherever they are. One of our actors is the detective and hosts it and allows people to sort of play a game of murder mystery from sitting on their couch. It's interactive. They get clues. There's fun multimedia presentations that go with it. And we came up with it in a hurry. And, to get it out there, we tested it certainly to make sure it's a lot of fun. And people really seem to be enjoying it, and it has allowed us to go overseas, which is something we never thought we would do. We've started to get some calls from England and Australia, people that want to participate, all over the world.
So you bring the fun of a mystery theater right into our homes, right?
Yeah, all the fun of it. I mean, we've always done that sort of with our live events, but now, yes, safely people can, kind of play together and, people are constantly looking right now for things to do on Zoom, games to play, experiences to have, ways that they can connect with their family and have a good time, even though we can't do that in person. And, murder mystery events, have never been more popular. So this allows them to do something different, with mom, with their friends. Businesses can use this, to team build in ways that they're not able to right now. So it's a pretty versatile experience that people really seem to be enjoying.
It sounds like a great fun. We're chatting with Justin Issa, the National Director of American Immersion Theater, the Murder Mystery Company, and I might add, folks, a jewel in the crown of the South Coast. How's that for?
Oh, you flatter me, Phil.
So I'm trying to grab the concept here. If I have you, can I play detective, or do you play detective, or how does it? Or how is it
So
all
one of our
staged?
actors is the detective, and you and the 10 people you chose to play with would all be assigned a role. So, Phil, you might be the doctor, and you would get a small, pretty user-friendly packet of clues for the night. You would get suggestions on how to dress, so you could show up to the Zoom party dressed for your character, which is a lot of fun. People really like to dress up. And
Yeah.
so the detective kind of leads everyone through the game. You know, one of you, ultimately one of the guests, one of our guests is the killer. They don't know that ahead of time, so they can guess as well. And there's
Right.
some videos where, you know, the butler dies and some other things happen that are really exciting that our actor leads people through the Zoom screen. And it's really user-friendly, I should say. You know, I know that everyone's been struggling. Grandma, you're on mute, you know, and those type of things with Zoom. But our detectives
us.
are ready for that. So. And yeah, ultimately everyone gets a chance to guess and solve the puzzle at the end. And, you know, there's ultimately a winner. You know, someone guesses the mystery right usually. And, you know, the detective explains the crime, has that big Matlock moment at the end, you know, and one more thing. We find out, you know, who's done it, you know, and everybody has a good time. It lasts about an hour and a half. You know, it goes well with cocktails, that sort of thing.
Oh my gosh, this sounds like a hoot. It really does. And obviously, we choose the time and date to
Yes,
connect with you, right?
anytime. You know, we have a lot of actors, you know, a couple thousand are out of the country, you know, who aren't performing as regularly as they would like. So we can do them anytime, day or night. You know, like I said, even overseas are on a very opposite schedule than us, but we've even been able to accommodate that. So, yep, just like any of our normal events, you know, our guests, our clients choose when, and we will be there.
And you have a really good looking cast of characters, all professionals. And
Yeah,
you ain't
absolutely.
bad yourself.
Oh, shucks. I appreciate
What
that,
about
Phil.
the cost? Reasonable?
Yeah, very reasonable. Usually it breaks down about $20-ish a person, you know, so as, you know, a lot less than you'd spend to go out to dinner or, you know, to be entertained otherwise. So
Yeah.
especially with this product, it's very affordable, very user-friendly. You know, we didn't want to, like, gouge people. We wanted to have something that's accessible that keeps our actors, you know, doing what they do best and allows people just to have an experience. You know, we've, as a company, always believed in the why of what we do, and why we do what we do is to make theater about other people. You know, our company motto is theater is a story about somebody else. American immersion theater is a story about you. You know, we want to give people a story about them, an experience that they had rather than watching someone else do something. So we wanted to make sure that this was very accessible to anyone, anywhere, to be able to have this experience, you know, during
I
this
really do
time.
love that philosophy of why you do what you do, Justin. And how do we, get a hold of you? Email, phone calls, what? How?
We have a great website, www.themurdermysterycompany.com, themurdermysterycompany.com, and very, very easy to follow site. Again, especially with this product, doesn't matter where you are. We can cover all 50 states in the whole world. So a rep will call them back, you know, and discuss setting up the time and place. And, you know, that's all very easy. We've got great reps ready to set this up, you know, for your next family gathering, business, get grandma involved, you know, anybody loves this. You know, I think as a country, as a world, been having so many of these Zoom calls, which is great. People are reuniting, people are talking to family more in this time. So this is something to kind of change that up a little bit. And it's a lot of fun.
Well, you have reviews. Once again, the email is themurdermysterycompany.com, correct? Or
Yep,
murder?
that's our website, themurdermysterycompany.com. It's long, but it's worth it.
All right. All right, my double agent here, Justin Issa, National Director of American Immersion Theater, the Murder Mystery Company. What didn't I ask that you would like to have our listeners take away from our chat?
You covered a lot. I just hope everybody's, staying safe, taking care, and I just want everyone to know, there's a few industries that have been hit hard by this. Theater, of course, being one of them, the entertainment world, big and small is brought to a standstill. And I believe deeply that, we will be back. This too shall pass. And, to all my performers out there that might be listening, people want to see us and, sharing your talents more than ever, when we move past this.
I hear a collective amen, coast to coast, about that one. Break a leg, Justin. And do you have a phone number that folks can call before midnight tonight?
Absolutely. 888-643-CLUE. Phone number is 888-643-CLUE. Detectives are standing by.
I love it. Justin, I know you have lots of fans around the country, but most especially here on the South Coast. Continue your great success.
Thank you, Phil. God bless you. You and your family stay safe. I really appreciate it.
It is such a personal pleasure. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can find them online, and YouTube has some great footage of murder mystery Zoom parties, the Murder Mystery Company. Give them a try. I know you will love them. Justin, thank you once again. What a delight to have you with us.